My mother, she's everything to me. I love her, like, my whole heart. Like, I can't believe none of this is going on right now. They called me at 5 o'clock in the morning after I had dropped my dad off at work, and they had told me that my mom has been shot in her eye, and it came out the back of her neck. And they didn't know who shot her. And all I'm doing is asking, who shot her? Who shot her? All they would say is somebody shot her. That's what they kept on telling me. So, of course, what did I think? An intruder came and shot her or something, because I got a text message from her that night that somebody was at the back door. But I would have never in the world thought the police saw her. Like, how?
So the Sonya Massey incident just got a whole lot more complicated, because Sonya's mother and son just revealed that the police knew about her mental health condition, and yet they still chose to use aggressive force. And that's not all. Her son Malachi made a shocking revelation. According to him, the police officer who brutally took the life of his mother knew her. Sorry, what? That fact changes everything. I mean, that points towards a setup, and there might be some truth to it. I mean, after all, since Sean's girlfriend and Sonya allegedly know each other. And guys, get this, the only reason Sean had a job is because his girlfriend dad put in a good word for him. Safe to say, Isabel got the power in the relationship, and if Sonya did something to pee her off, then Sean might have taken things into his own hands. So are folks really onto something here? Did Sean really barge into that home with a sinister plan? And did the police set Sonya up? And let's not forget this, Sonya's father James Wilburn also insinuated that her death was also planned. He said in an interview, they didn't even know she got unalived by an officer till the body cam footage was leaked all over social media. And what's even way more disturbing about this whole situation is that Sean had a few red flags on him that should have been more than enough for him to not work as a cop. He had 2 DUI convictions, was removed from the army, and has worked for 6 different police departments just between 2020 to 2024 alone. However, it wasn't until he took Sonya's life that they finally decided to do something about it.
Earlier that day, and I talked to 2 officers or whatever, and I believe that it's the same officer that shot my mother. I talked to his partner first, and the second officer, that's the one that I think the one that did that. And I wonder if I was there, if he would have did anything to me. I don't know.
Now, child, there's a whole lot we have to get into here. But before we do all of that, let me give you guys a little rundown on this whole case, because it will really make you get a glimpse of what really black people go through every day just because of our skin color. Now, this story just came out a few days ago after a very disturbing graphic body cam footage of a cop brutally unaliving an innocent black woman leaked online. The video immediately sent the whole entire incident into a frenzy, and it was later reported that the officer who unalived her is named Sean Grayson, and the woman who that happened to, full name is Sonya Massey, who had previously been diagnosed with schizophrenia. Sonya thought there was an intruder in her home, so she decided to call the police to come check it out. They arrived as expected, but by the time they left, Sonya was lying dead in her kitchen with a to her face. The officers can be seen looking around Sonya's house with flashlights. The minute they arrived, their whole demeanor was off, and right from the get-go, it seemed like they had some sort of preconceived notion of the kind of person that Sonya was, simply because of the state of her house and the neighborhood that she lived in. Now, 2 minutes after them looking around, they finally decided to knock on the door. Obviously, it took her a little while to get to the door because she was obviously scared and said she had to put some clothes on.
Check the whole area. There's nobody out walking around.
I know, y'all. Please, God. I'm trying to get help, y'all, but
What do you need help with?
nothing. I just, please, God, please. I don't know what to do.
Do with what?
Huh?
What do you need help with?
Nothing. I just wanted to see if I could help me.
What do you want help with?
Huh?
What do you want help with?
I heard somebody outside.
Yeah, we checked your house. We checked your backyard. I walked all the way through all these backyards. We checked your front yard.
We didn't see nobody.
Yeah,
So.
nobody's out here.
You didn't see anybody?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
We checked the whole area.
okay.
What took you so long to answer the door?
Oh, I was trying to put on some clothes, sir. I'm sorry. I was trying to get
I got you. All right. Is there anything else we can do for you?
No,
Is there anything else I can do for you?
no, sir.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
You doing all right mentally?
Yes.
Sure.
My medicine and stuff.
All right. Okay.
I love y'all. Thank y'all.
All right. That's not your black car though. The SUV? Whose is it? You don't know? Someone just parked it in your driveway?
They brought it to my driveway.
And just left it?
Yeah, let's run that.
Yeah.
Now, after them asking her a bunch of questions, they followed her into her house. and asked her to provide some medical reports such as a license and some other paperwork that they apparently needed. While she was doing all of that, Sean spotted a pot of water that was boiling on the stove. So Sean asked her to go turn it off because he didn't want there to be a fire outbreak in the house. Now Sonya was directly scared and confused at this point, so she did not want to question his orders, so she walked right over to the kitchen and did exactly what he told her to do. However, right when she was doing so, he switched up on her and got to screaming, "Where are you going? Away from your hot steaming water." Mind you, he is the same person who told her to go turn it off because it could cause a fire, but now he's acting clueless, making it look like she walked over there on her own, saying. It's almost like Sean was looking for an excuse to put a bullet in her. Sonya was obviously confused as to why he was screaming, so she tried to calm down the situation by jokingly saying, "Away from the hot steaming water, oh, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus."
Let me see. Hey, where you going?
Huh?
Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from the hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
But when she said this, Sean got even more agitated and yelled, "You better effing not, I swear to God, you right in your effing face." Sonya immediately began apologizing and continuously repeating the words, I'm sorry. But before she even could finish, Sean did exactly what he said he was going to do. Sonya was in her face, beneath her eye, and the exited at the back of her neck under her ear. What even so disturbing, Sonya was actually still alive after this, but when his partner tried to go get the medical kit, he pretty much told him not to waste his time.
I'm gonna go get my kit. No, headshot, dude. She's done. You can go get it, but that's a headshot.
He then tried to make himself feel better about what he did by saying, "What else can we do? I'm not taking hot boiling water to the face."
God damn it. God. Dude, I'm not taking boiling water in the fucking head. Hey, look. Came right to our feet, too. God damn it.
But you guys seen the footage and she was not about to throw anything at that man. And the whole reason she even went to the kitchen is because he told her to. Why then would she suddenly decide to throw the boiling water in the face of the cops that she called to her house for help? It literally makes no sense at all. Now when the paramedics arrived, one of the officers asked him what happened, and once again Sean stood there and lied barefaced, claiming that Sonya came at him with a pot of hot water.
She was the only one.
Where's he going?
No, she had boiling water and came at me with boiling water. Yeah. She said she was going to rebuke me in the name of Jesus and came out with boiling water. That's what all this is. I was standing right here.
Alright.
And that's where he's landed.
What do y'all need from us?
Just nothing right now. Just hang out there for me. Thank you.
Now, Sean has been arrested and charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder and is being held without bond until his trial is set to begin. Now, Sonya's family isn't planning on letting this go either, because they've been on a social media campaign ever since they've actually revealed some very disturbing things these last few days that have people wondering if Sonya's death was a premeditated attack by Sean. In their recent interview with Gal King, the cops initially told the entire family that Sonya was killed by an intruder. He said they didn't even know Sean was responsible until the footage got leaked all over social media.
Hearing that you were told conflicting stories, what were you told, the circumstances of this?
Well, I was never told that it was a deputy involved. We were under the impression that she was killed by the intruder or some other person from the street or something, and they just went in there and found her dead body. I did not find out that the deputy killed her until my brother asked for Sonya's address, and I gave it to him, and he said, "Brother, this says deputies involved." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" But we were all misled to believe that. And then there was a story that this was self-inflicted, a self-inflicted.
Oh my goodness.
So I think the cover-up started from just right after it happened. Thank God for the body camera footage. It's probably the most horrible and heart-wrenching thing that we've ever seen in our lives. But if it were not for the body cam footage, we would not have known that this occurred.
Yes, I say thank goodness too for that body cam footage, because we in the video it clearly shows she was not approaching him with steaming hot water, number one, which is what he said at the beginning. When he was asked about it, clearly there was no. She had said to the officer, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus," which seemed to set him off What do you think she meant? What does that mean? What was going on that you think that she would say those words to him?
I think that she feared for her life. There was some premonition that she had. And it seems like he was just an emissary of Satan. And that's what caused him to do what he did. It's just unexplainable.
So from the looks of it, not only were they trying to cover it up, but Sean knew exactly who Sonya was, as well as her mental health issues. Now guys, tell me down below in the comments if you guys felt like this whole situation was a setup. I definitely feel like it's a setup from the cop side, and the fact he had 2 DUI convictions and kicked out the army. No one should have hired him in the first place. Make sure you guys share your thoughts down below in the comments. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.